it's Shel C from PaperOcotilloStudio, and today I'm sharing with you my September 2018 Tag It Tuesday altered tag. I'm starting out with a tag that has some paint on it already, which I thought suited the steps for this month's tag. Tag It Tuesday is a Facebook group that is offered by Sherry Whitfield, and you can go join and do the challenges. The challenges have 4 prompts, of which you should use 2 of them. I just always use all 4 because, you know, I'm used to using lots of prompts on things. But I started out with this tag that had some jelly printed lines on it. I'm trying to use these up. These are left over from April when I was doing a lot of gel printing, and I have a ton of these tags that have a bit of paint on them. Figured I'd use them up. So I'm starting out by just filling in the background with my fingers using some acrylic paints in colors like light blue violet, bright aqua, phthalo green, brilliant blue, just to kind of, well, they had those 3 lines across the excuse me, across the tag, but they weren't straight, and it was kind of bothering me, so I just figured I would fill in around those lines and just kind of blended them into the background. The first prompt was to make straight lines, and so I decided to use the side of a credit card. This is, you could use a hotel key card or something like that, any type of a piece of plastic, even just a cut rectangle from some packaging to do this. And I'm just dipping the side of the card into some brilliant blue paint, and then just tapping it onto the card and making marks. This is a real common mark making thing that you'll see, you know, everywhere. And then I switched to some titanium white to give it a little bit more depth and added a few more little straight lines. Makes an interesting background. I actually have a rubber stamp, a background stamp that looks a lot like this, which is kind of funny. But yeah, it's fun. It makes an interesting background. And then with some of my leftover paint, I decided to make some scribble flowers, which just dipping I felt like putting my fingers in paint today. I don't know why. This is just a scrap of mixed media paper, and I'm just making circles with my fingers on this paper with some of that blue and white paint that's left over. I got way too much paint on my palette, and especially that white just came blopping out, so I ended up doing something else with that too, but I didn't show it because, yeah, you know. But I did show you how I used up my blue paint, which is to just take that same card and scrape it onto my deli paper under paper and set that aside. I'll use that for collage. I have some boxes of different colored papers that have paint on them that I use for collage because I do a lot of collage and paper painting. So it's always good to have some more painty paper to collage with. So I think I pretty much covered make straight lines and the color blue. My tag is themed around the color blue because that's what the 4th prompt was. Blue's not a color I use that often. I'm really not that much into blue. I like aqua and teal, but not so much the actual primary color of blue. So then to continue that scribble prompt, I'm taking a white Posca pen and scribbling circles inside my little flowers, and then tearing them out to use as an element on my tag. There's so many things you can do with the prompt scribble. You could make an entire portrait by scribbling, you know, just making scribbly lines and filling in scribbling. You can do all kinds of things with it, but I was just doing something simple this morning. I didn't want to overdo it. I just needed to get a video up, so I'm doing a quick tag this morning. So the other prompt was to rip text page and add to the project. So I found this piece of text printed deli paper. Somebody sent this to me in Happy Mail sometime, and it's cool, but I found it on Amazon since then. You can, it's actually used for wrapping deli sandwiches and stuff. It's deli paper. Didn't know that at first. I thought it was tissue paper, but it has text on it. It's like supposed to be like a newspaper printed. You know, back in the day, they might have wrapped like fish and chips or something in newspaper, you know, newspaper at some side stand, you know, or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's reminiscent of that. It's cute. So I just tore it into some kind of pointy leaf shape type shapes, and I'm gluing them on along with my scribble flowers just onto the bottom of the tag, kind of tucking them behind and in between by just tearing up the text page. And I end up making them show up more than they do, but right now they don't show very much, but they certainly add a really cool extra element to the flowers in the background. Flowers need leaves. You got to have leaves. Flowers aren't flowers without leaves. In fact, you might just think they're polka dots if they didn't have leaves on them. I don't know. So I'm just using a glue stick. This is a craft glue stick from Elmer's, which is very permanent. It's permanent glue in a stick. And I need to buy another package of that. I got to write that down right now. Let me write that down real quick. Okay, now I won't forget. That's my last one, and it's starting to run out. So I am using a baby wipe to help me with this process by just kind of pressing it down and wiping off any excess glue, because that works really well. If you're enjoying this video, hey, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to, leave me a comment or question below. But getting a lot less comments and questions. I don't know why. I guess nobody has comments or questions. I must need to do something new. Which I'm planning on trying to think of something new to do. You know, subscribe if you haven't already. And turn on your notification bell if you want to. I'm not very much high energy this morning, am I? I know, I'm pretty out of it. So then this is some of the big chat stickers from Tim Holtz, and I'm just putting some of those up at the top to balance my composition. Then I'm taking a blue pin, which is also a Posca pin. I bought a set of Posca pins, and it came with the white and black and then a lot of colors in it, which was nice. Posca pins are like an acrylic paint pen. They dry really quickly. They're opaque. They're right over anything, so I really love them. So I just, like kind of scribbly, scratchy, made some lines around my chat stickers that say "Make Everything Magic." Then I'm using a ball stylus to make some dots in the center of my flowers so that, you know, they have those little stamen that come out from the center of flowers. I just wanted to add some of those. I also wanted to add in some of that aqua to the flowers because they were very blue and they weren't blending in with the background. And then once that's dry, I get my white Posca pen out again and I kind of make circles around those aqua dots to make them stand out a little bit more. And then I also make some scratchy lines around my little text paper leaves to my flowers to make them stand out from the background a little bit more, make them more defined, but very scratchy and scribbly because, you know, one of the problems with scribble. So gotta make them scribbly. Then I also added a few splatters using the same pen. It was going a little bit overboard, that pen. It was going a little bit crazy, but hey. And then of course I gave it a good dry before I decided to put on a backing. I like to do this a lot on my tags and my ATCs and smaller projects. I use cardstock, which is like an 80-pound weight colored cardstock, and cut it the right size, and then you make a back, like a border around my projects. I like the way that looks. I think it makes it look a lot more neat and clean. And then of course I just punched a hole in it. I added some sari ribbon, which is like torn silk ribbon from recycled sari outfits, and then some blue gingham ribbon because I thought it was cute and going with the blue theme. And that was it for this Tag It Tuesday for September. Thanks. Bye.